Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is Sarah Shagad. Welcome to CxO TV, where innovation meets ideas for growth via our knowledge sharing platform, CxO Global Forum. Joining us today, Mr. Waseem Rasheed, Chief Information Officer at Tapal Tea Private Limited. Very good evening, Mr. Waseem. How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you very much to be a part of our show, sir. It's been pleasure having you around. So, Wasim saab, please बताइए about your personal journey. You have such a rich profile. So, tell us about your journey and from the inception of your career.
Yeah, sure. Interesting. Um, uh, I started my career in 1995. Before that, I did bachelor and PGD, postgraduate diploma from Petroman, and that time the only institute offered the computers
Exactly.
learning. And I started my career in 1995, 6 June, as a mainframe engineer and one of the IBM business partner, Meher Associate. I worked there 2 years as a capacity of mainframe engineer and working in RPG languages. That time is a mainframe AS100 series, and that languages use report program generation and different languages. And mainly, I worked in two different areas: the Insure 90s offshore project, a UK-based insurance software, and secondly is a global employee management system, is running the payrolls management system. I worked 2 years there. Then I moved out to Coca-Cola
Okay.
International, based on as a Pakistan based, and I joined in 1997 Coca-Cola Karachi as
Okay.
capacity of mainframe. And that time Coca-Cola was running an FNCC company, is a Singapore-based company, and that time they acquired the Coca-Cola entity from local bottler to international bottler. So
Right.
I started work from 1997 July, and then I was a part of the core team of global rollout. So initially we roll out from Karachi, and then ongoing to 8 different sites, 8 different plant: Karachi, Hyderabad, Raimia Khan, Multan, Gujranwala, Sialkot, Lahore, Faisalabad. These all, that time they acquired the plant and do the transformation. So that time
Mhm.
was different software. Not only the a single software is covering entire business. The different the basis advanced information system beverage, and then Scala, Epico, JD Edward, and people saw other different Hyperion, Roadshow, Margin Minder, these kind of stuff. 5.5 years I worked there. Then
Right.
I move on, transfer to Coca-Cola UE division, and then
Abs-
same stuff in all these supply chain and sales and transformation, all these stuff in UE division. UE is covering of 4 different countries: uh, UAE, Oman, Bahrain, Qatar, and mainly I was a transformation. My totally job is throughout the career in transformation is a digital transformation. That time is not putting the digital transformation word.
True.
Transformation, yeah. Change management is a core. Mainly, I was part of transformation. All these, and 2.5 year I worked there in Coca-Cola UE division, and then after that I moved out to Aluke Group in Riyadh as a
Right.
IT manager, and an IT manager in real estate division. Aluker is a big group, and they have a different business unit, and I was a responsible in real estate business unit. And the real
Right.
estate business unit is responsible for entity to manage. It's Arabian Center is managing the malls, and they have more than 10 malls: Mall of Tehran, Mall of Arabia, Mall of, excuse me. And then the other three entities is Eco, and it's a construction companies, Haifal Jazeera, Eco is architecture, and Tadaris Najat for heavy maintenance. So Oracle 810 Enterprise 810, that time, in 2005 we were implemented in Alucare Group in 18 months.
Mhm.
End-to-end complete transformation. More than 20,000 employees there, and the whole company is transformed. JD Edward, one of the Oracle is acquired the JD Edward on that version is Enterprise 810, and property management, lease management, all these transformation. It went through the 18 month, and when going live, all these stuff. In 2 years, I worked there, and then after that, again I rejoined the Coca-Cola company
Okay.
for SAP implementation as an ERP manager. And
Right.
Coca-Cola rejoined in 2007 January for implementing SAP and other stuff because master data governance in Scala. And almost, Coca-Cola in three different timeline we worked, and that time, I was looking for multiple SAP project implementation. So
Right.
therefore, I moved out and opt opportunity Orient Electronics in 2008 after going live SAP, and I
Right.
joined Orient Electronics as an electronic company is a, in Lahore, Multan Road. So I joined as a capacity of a head of IT and SAP head, and two
Right.
years I worked there and transformed the entire SAP. My business partner was implementing Siemens and complete transforming. They're doing the manufacturing of refrigerator manufacturing. They have a AC unit division. They have a different water dispenser, all these stuff. So complete transformation. We worked in SAP. We were implemented there in 2 years and built the change management transformation entire end to end. And then I got the opportunity again from Mayfair Group Asian Food in 2009 and in 2010. So I
Right.
opted at CIO position in Mayfair Group, and Mayfair has three business units and confectionery, biscuits, and textile spinning. I worked
Mm,
there 4 years, complete transformation. They have more than 10 different systems, and we transform in one single source of truth. And all SAP implemented more than 10 modules plus on business
mm,
warehouse and analytics also, and complete change management transformation, and entire business is using one single systems. Then 2013, I got the opportunity in Tapal. So because of my Karachi height and my father at that time passed away, I have to move back to for support my mother. So I joined in Tapal 2013 December.
right.
So 2013
It must
December
be
since,
a long journey and it must be a lot of learning.
yeah, and 2013 to onward, I'm associated with a Tapal, and Tapal as as one of the leader in a tea category in Pakistan, and I've been working for last 8 years, and completely transformed as an enabler, and
Right.
we did internally, and we built a change management team who take care of the center of excellence for entire Tapal's business applications and infrastructure. And last 8 years we have a lot of upgrade, a lot of projects to be deployed, especially from S4 HANA for enterprise warehouse management, for sourcing, Ariba, vendor invoice management. These
Mhm.
are the top-notch software. It's a research-based software, and Tapal is using all high standard software. In terms of technology-wise, we are on top of the line and
Hmm.
implement and
Right.
transform the entire organization and giving the complete end-to-end visibility of entire operation. When I joined, it was more, around 200 user. Now is 500 plus user. So
Hmm.
company is growing, and we also so continues supporting Tapal as an enabler and to bring best of the breed system to support my business team.
Of course, being having you around, any company would be like उनकी तो मतलब इतना रिच एक्सपीरियंस जिसका हो वो तो कंपनी को राइट डायरेक्शन में ही लेके जाएगा. I
Yeah,
must say.
our objective is we have to do what we have to do, and
Exactly.
this,
But there is a thing that you have to aware the company owners also. So what is best for them?
true. Actually, when I joined, the chairman Saab told me, I had, so I told him, you trust me and you follow my recommendation. Since
Right.
then, we have to do what we have to do, and best of the
True.
breed. We try to serve it. कि जी our approach हमारी यही होती है कि Tapal is using the top of the line, cutting edge technology and getting,
True.
doing कि बिजनेस के लोगों को सिंप्लीफाइड करना है कि जी प्रोसेसेस वाइज कि जी दे
Hmm.
नो व्हाट एग्जैक्टली द बिजनेस is running, what went wrong in the entire system will capable enough to tell them, and people will
Exactly.
tell why it went wrong. So
Absolutely.
ये technology का complete benefit, uh, we always try to give the maximum
Hmm.
services to
So,
our.
Vaseem Saab, do you think that the tools in IT are only as good as the team which handles them?
Basically, in IT, made uh, I don't think so. See, only tool is enough, right? In
Right.
corporate IT, it has I think it's a four pillar. From my perspective, first people who run the center of excellence, right? Best people to train them, uplift the capability of entire
Hmm.
organization, and best
True.
people sitting in IT. Number one
True.
pillar. Number two, intelligent suites to cover your end-to-end business processes. ये ना हो
आजकल
कि
कंपनीज का बहुत है ना कि वो हाई एंड सॉल्यूशंस की तरफ बहुत ज्यादा उनका टिल्ट है सो दे बिलीव दैट
एग्जैक्टली
पीपल आर नॉट
एग्जैक्टली
दैट रिक्वायर्ड और द टीम्स सो वी
एग्जैक्टली
हैव
हाई एंड सोल्यूशन तो लगा लेते हैं,
बिल्कुल
बट आई फॉलो द एनालॉजी ये है कि जी लेट्स से यू बाय द फरारी एंड यू हायर द पठान ड्राइवर.
या ट्रू ट्रू
So that's the problem. If you have a high-end SAP S/4HANA, you transform, you deploy it, going live is just hardly 1%. Remaining 99% is team will inculcate into the
ट्रू
organization. तो होता ही है कि जी आप इंटेलिजेंट स्वीट तो लें. First people, second is intelligent suite, third is intelligent technology, because intelligent technology is like a machine learning, like a IoTs, like a AI, like a blockchain, like a robotic process automation. These are the advanced software research base which help a lot for manufacturing, especially you know
hmm
in terms of supply chain. It's give you the end to end visibility. The fourth pillar is IT services, which is the SLA. The
hmm
dilemma is vendor is promised everything, right? When
exactly
it comes to deliver it, it gives you surprises.
true
Honestly, in IT
true
services, in Pakistan, it's nightmare. You have to deal with very tough, you know like
true
grocery shop में आप grocery shop में shopping कर रहे हैं, you have to reconcile your cash with them. Like
true
this IT services. So these four pillars is very important. Not only
hmm
the tools. Tool has two branches: is intelligent suites and
true
intelligent technology, and people, and then service level agreement. We have to ensure it. Okay, right services has to render it in proper SLA in terms of internet. In Pakistan we have a tier one partner
hmm
transport. We don't have any latency SLA agreement. Latency is it's a delay of internet speeds. So
right
in international they have a latency agreement. Less than 5 milliseconds should not get it. They can penalize. So here the customer को अपने right भी नहीं पता, unfortunately.
बिल्कुल
हम
एग्जैक्टली
सॉफ्टवेयर
वेरी
भी
राइट
खरीदते हैं तो हमें ये नहीं पता होता कि हमारे राइट्स क्या हैं और हमारी लाइसेंसिंग में नेगोशिएशन क्या है. समटाइम आई यूज्ड टू डील with my partner licensing, and the game is how good you are negotiator to crack down. होता ये कि अगर आपने नेगोशिएट सही नहीं किए तो कहीं आपको कोई 10% डिस्काउंट दे रहा है, कहीं किसी कस्टमर को वो 90% डिस्काउंट दे रहे हैं. तो ये एक इट्स अ वेरी
दूसरा वसीम
ट्रिकी.
साहब ये भी है ना कि हमें टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन भी पढ़ने की आदत नहीं है
एग्जैक्टली. एंड इवन देन कस्टमर राइट भी नहीं पता है कि कस्टमर आप यू बाय द सॉफ्टवेयर एंड
ट्रू
यू हैव नो क्लू कि जी सॉफ्टवेयर हमारे लिए पर्पस एक्सक्यूज मी पर्पस बिल्ड है भी है नहीं है, या व्हाई वी ऑप्टिंग दिस सॉफ्टवेयर, इसका पर्पस क्या है. And in the, like, elephant, उसको handle करना भी it's a tough, because
हैंडल
once
करना,
the
एग्जैक्टली, बिल्कुल
consultant run away और वो
ट्रू।
अपने प्रोजेक्ट कंप्लीट करके चले जाते हैं, उस एलिफेंट को
हम्म,
हैंडल भी करना होता है.
बिल्कुल
That is one of the
बिल्कुल ऐसा ही
challenges.
है। सो व्हाट
So
इज योर
overall, my perspective, tool is not enough. All four pillars need to be
दैट नीड्स
equally.
टू बी देयर?
Yeah.
ट्रू, right. So what is your candid view of the digital transformation in Pakistan?
Yes, we are growing very slowly, and
Yeah,
focus. We focus is very less to build the capability of people. ठीक है, एज
true.
कंपेयर टू आप अपनी नेबर कंट्री में देखें, दे फोकस ऑन बिल्ड द पीपल. हमारे
That's
लोगों
very
को
good.
एग्जैक्टली और हमारे लोग थोड़े से पॉलिश हो जाते हैं, तो वो फिर मिडिल ईस्ट की मार्केट में मूव कर जाते हैं. ये एक बड़ा चैलेंज
हाथ नहीं आती.
है. पार्टन से
That's very right.
मैं मिस कर गया, सॉरी.
मैंने कहा हाथ नहीं आते जो सक्सेसफुल हो
एग्जैक्टली,
जाते
एग्जैक्टली.
हैं, फिर वो
एंड
आपको नजर नहीं
ऑल्सो
आएंगे.
exactly, and also market not जो मार्केट है उसकी, उस बंदे की वो टेक केयर भी नहीं करती ना लोकल मार्केट. मसला ये है
जी
कि
बिल्कुल.
आपकी रिसोर्स ड्रेन क्यों हो रहे हैं, कि जी मार्केट इफ वेल टेक केयर, देन पीपल नॉट मूव आउट. सो इम्पोर्टेंट इज वी आर ग्रोइंग स्लोली, और हमारा फोकस सिर्फ एप्स पे है. Not all
बिल्कुल
apps,
ऐसा ही है.
we have a, IT is a plenty of different areas,
ट्रू.
especially in the latest technology like AI, ML, or IoT, and they focus on that area also, right? And they
ट्रू.
build an institute, right? Where honey pot like वहाँ पे वो build करें लोगों को, ऐसी institute build करें, and then people will transform entire Pakistan internally.
इंटरनली एग्जैक्टली, बिल्कुल
I'm
यही
hopeful
बात.
that we are growing, but very slow as
वेरी स्लो.
compared to my neighbors' country.
दैट्स वेरी राइट. अगर आप बाहर मतलब यूएई की मार्केट में भी देखें तो दे आर एक्चुअली सपोर्टिंग देयर पीपल अ लॉट, बट वी डू नॉट डू दैट.
True.
दैट्स
Actually,
वेरी
they
राइट.
have, in Jitex, they were told, in session, 30,000 coder they have it. So their vision is
Right.
very, very, very high in terms
Very
of
right.
technology.
So, Waseem Saab, what is your view on startups developing IT products? Do you think that large size corporates are a market for them?
Uh, Unfortunately, uh, no, because in corporate not focusing as a business unit of IT.
Right.
In global market, we have to have a center of excellence, a development center, and a global software development house. Like
Hmm.
we have to serve the, like a global top 10 softwares, like
Well,
a SAP, like a IBM, like a Oracle, like a Cisco. We don't have, we don't have center of excellence software
hmm.
development in Pakistan. Neither corporate is a corporate, interested. The few of them software house who develop the software, but with limited feature, limited scale. So
Right.
these, unfortunately, our objective is a different. As a
Hmm.
as a is turn to business unit, right, and make it, and then opportunity a lot. We're not willing to tap it. you know it's a
Right.
globally, that's a, it's a huge business, is a supports of implementation support, SAP, Oracle, right? Unfortunately, we don't have, also in development of core development of these product, no one is interested, and they're focusing on small scale stuff, and individually, small software house startup are focusing only the distribution area, application and distribution. Entire world is a different perspective. We have to avail the opportunity of every area of IT, like cyber security, like different research based software, and unfortunately we are not tapping it. There's a lot of opportunity there, and I hope corporate will focus it and make it the business unit and take it the global project, like a joint
Hmm.
venture of Accenture, joint venture of top global companies, and build own software house here, and own, the SAP is willing to invest, SAP has more than 50,000 developers. Why not in Pakistan? We should have at least 5,000
Yes.
developers sitting in Karachi or Islamabad or Lahore, because we have a young talent there, but
True.
we have no directions
We
to
have no
grab
directions.
that opportunity. Unfortunately,
तो
we are
आपको
doing
लगता है कि ये नीड
very little.
बेस्ड सॉफ्टवेयर्स नहीं बना रहे?
Sorry, pardon.
नीड बेस्ड नीड के हिसाब से हम लोग प्रोडक्ट्स नहीं बना रहे,
और
ट्रेंड की
नहीं
तरफ जा
बना रहे
रहे
हैं।
हैं।
दूसरा मसला ये है कि जी ये ग्लोबल ग्लोबल ग्लोबली coders are very important. Every country, every top notch software company need coder. Unfortunately, we have a talent, but we are not producing up to that mark coder. They will opt it. Unfortunately, we don't have local honeypot system or local software development house which
हम्म,
generate new
more,
developer
yeah, new
to,
developers.
to cater the business, unfortunately. And
हम्म,
business vision in Pakistan, trading, कि जी वहां से import कर लें आप और export कर लें. Actually
exactly.
export the people. IT
True.
has a lot of opportunity. Oh, more than 20 different categories in IT. In every category, there are a lot of always opportunities there. But
True.
unfortunately,
Right.
this is
So
this is a really gap. ये startup
yeah,
में
that's very right. So what is the evolution framework for assessing software solutions in corporate?
अ, देखिए इसमें सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ है कि जी वी डोंट हैव tool to magically transform. No,
Yeah.
we have to do first, conduct deep analysis why we need this software. ऑर्गेनाइजेशन
That's,
में चैलेंजेस क्या है कि वो सॉफ्टवेयर बहुत परचेज तो कर लेते हैं और उनका
जी.
यूज भी नहीं होता है. सो इम्पोर्टेंट है व्हाई वी नीड दिस. नंबर
Hmm.
वन. नंबर टू, वी हैव टू क्रिएट ओन यार्ड स्टिक to properly
Right.
implement that software.
True.
Third, we have to choose the right partner. पार्टनर में ये होता है कि जी आपने वो पार्टनर लिया है जिनके मसल ही नहीं है, वो बेचारों के वो रिसोर्स नहीं है, उन्होंने फेक सीवियां बना दी, और फिर वो हमारे
Hmm.
लिए, समझ रहे हैं आप कि जी
जी
इट्स
बिल्कुल. Hmm. That's very
फोर्थ,
right.
कैलकुलेट द टीसीओ के टोटल कॉस्ट ऑफ ओनरशिप, अपफ्रंट एंड हिडन कॉस्ट.
Hmm.
Mostly people are blindly go for cloud. भाई ओपेक्स,
जी.
ओपेक्स नेक्स्ट. क्लाउड पे ये है कि आपको मिलता कुछ नहीं है, यूजर आईडी पासवर्ड, एंड
जी
देन
बिल्कुल.
इट्स एक्सपेंसिव वन. कि जी वो पहले कैलकुलेट कर लें इसकी टीसीओ के, आर द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज विलिंग टू सर्व द नेक्स्ट 5 year फॉर दिस टीसीओ, एंड हिडन
True.
कॉस्ट एज वेल एज. So in terms of, and then lastly, as a onboard and a stakeholder, and decide as a one team. ऐसा नहीं हो कि
Hmm.
आईटी ने सेलेक्ट कर लिया या बिजनेस ने सेलेक्ट कर लिया, आईटी उसको सपोर्ट नहीं कर रही है. तो these are the
जी.
5 steps we need to follow this. Otherwise, it's expectation, it's single-handed expectation build हो जाती है फिर. तो
Exactly.
फिर वो कहते हैं यार हमने तो ये सोचा था ये मिलेगा, मिलता कुछ और है.
ट्रू ट्रू ट्रू. सो आई बिलीव कि ये CIOs पे एक बहुत बड़ी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी भी है टू हैव अ हाई विजन. दे हैव टू हैव अ फ्यूचरिस्टिक अप्रोच टुवर्ड्स इट.
Yes, yes. As a CIO, CIO is a being. My job is enabler, enabler
बिल-
and build a digital journey roadmap, right?
जी
Sometime organization की capability नहीं होती और हम opt कर लेते हैं expensive
जी
software.
ट्रू
वो या तो capability देखें, synchronize shop floor to top floor. अब वो
ट्रू
shop floor के लोग रेडी नहीं है या उनकी कैपेबिलिटी नहीं है इतना एडवांस सॉफ्टवेयर यूज करने का, और फिर
हम्म
होता ये है कि जी उस सॉफ्टवेयर की अगर इन टर्म्स ऑफ ऑडिट करें और यूटिलाइजेशन चेक करें तो लेस देन 10% हम यूज कर रहे होते हैं.
ट्रू
So that's
ट्रू
an important चीज कि जी as a CIO enabler digital transformation, change management and communication management and synchronize shop floor top floor की expectation over the night नहीं complete over the night वो fulfill नहीं हो सकती जब तक
बिल्कुल
cascade नहीं हो
जी
bottom up and top down, and that
बिल्कुल
has to be synchronized. तो फिर win-win situation आती है. That's
बिल्कुल
how it's work like that.
सो वसीम साहब यहाँ पे आपसे एक छोटा सा सवाल करूंगी कि व्हाट एडवाइस वुड यू गिव टू एस्पायरिंग सीआईओज
It's a very critical and very good question. देखिए नॉर्मली अनफॉर्चुनेटली हमारे जो यंग यूथ सीआईओ बन जाते हैं ना, ये दो फॉलो करते हैं, दो दो चीजें. दैट्स नंबर वन, दे फॉलो द बज़वर्ड. ओ जी, बज़वर्ड को फॉलो करना है कि जी डॉट नेट हो गया, डॉट नेट की
जी
क्लाउड है, क्लाउड. समटाइम क्लाउड भी क्लाउडी हो जाता है, राइट?
जी
कि यू डोंट हैव इंटरनेट, राइट?
जी बिल्कुल
So,
ट्रू
don't follow the buzzword,
हम्म
right? And then
एब्सोल्युटली
and secondly, uh, IT has two main wings as a as an infrastructure and cybersecurity, and then business transformation. We can call it split in 80-20 rule. 80% your business processes होते हैं and 20% your cyber security and infrastructure. So
जी
you know don't put entire focus on cyber security and infrastructure, right?
जी
बिजनेस आपने एक एक्सपेंसिव सॉफ्टवेयर लिया, उसका आपको पता ही नहीं आईटी वालों को तो बिजनेस वाले क्या रन कर रहे हैं, राइट?
बिल्कुल
एंड देन
बिल्कुल
एक्सटर्नल कंसल्टेंट हैज नो स्टेक. वो कहते हैं यार हमने तो आपको टेस्ट करवा दिया, सिस्टम सिस्टम गोइंग लाइव, जस्ट 1% टच.
ट्रू
Remaining 99% internal team will transform, will inculcate in through operation excellence in
राइट
multiple years, not only the single year. क्योंकि आप बड़े सॉफ्टवेयर लगाने में भी आपको sometimes year 2 years लगते हैं.
जी
then
बिल्कुल
then you have to penetrate an organization. It takes time. So
इट टेक्स
mostly
टाइम
CIOs का focus होता है infrastructure and cyber security. सो
हम्म
फिर ये एरिया इग्नोर हो जाता है. वो कहते हैं यार हमने एसएपी लिया या हमने ओरेकल लगाया, हमें कोई फायदा ही नहीं हुआ, या
फायदा
हमने पीपल सॉफ्ट या एपिको. सो पॉइंट ये है कि यू हैव टू बी पुट द योर प्रायोरिटी 80% ऑफ योर बिजनेस ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन,
हम्म
20% बैक एंड में. बिजनेस पीपल डजंट अंडरस्टैंड द बैक एंड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर या साइबर सिक्योरिटी. उनको तो अपने बिजनेस रन करना
राइट
है.
बिल्कुल
सो
ऐसा
बिजनेस
ही है
रन करने के लिए उनको प्रोसेसेस चाहिए. प्रोसेसेस आपको प्रॉपरली इंप्लीमेंट होंगे तो वो रन होंगे. एंड प्रोसेस में आपकी चीजें अकाउंटिंग वगैरह अब सॉफ्टवेयर करती है, अब लोग नहीं करते हैं. लोग ने तो जस्ट ट्रांजैक्शन प्रोसेस करना है. So
बिल्कुल
that's a critical which I want to give the message to all CIOs, right? आप focus अपना 80-20 in infrastructure as good as cyber security, fine,
जी
but your 80% of your business people, so
हम्म
business visibility is more important than infrastructure, right? If
सही
business
राइट
doesn't know what's going on in a business, then it's difficult for you. Why we opted this software? The main
एग्जैक्ट
question will raise it. So
Bilkul. I'm sure, Waseem Saab, that our viewers must be benefited out of it, and it's a very interesting and very informative discussion with you. Lastly, I would like to ask what utility you see being a part of CXO Global Forum.
pardon?
What utility you see being a part of CXO Global Forum?
What utility?
Yeah.
Uh, I'm, I don't get your question properly.
आप सी एक्स ओ ग्लोबल फोरम का पार्ट आप हैं, यू आर अ मेंबर ऑफ सी एक्स ओ ग्लोबल फोरम, तो आपको क्या लगता है कि व्हाट इज स्पेशल अबाउट दिस फोरम?
Connecting the people.
दैट्स वेरी ट्रू.
So yeah, so it's 250 top IT people connected one single platform,
On one
right?
platform.
Yeah.
True.
So connecting the people, easy to access anyone, right?
बिल्कुल.
And if come across any situation which we have no clue how to handle it, CSO forum help me.
Right.
So
Right.
technology enabler, right? Technology enabler, wherever we come across any situation, the people will help. So on top notch, the connecting the people is very important, and its utility is I think it serves the purpose. And one
Right.
single platform across Pakistan, all techie people together.
Exactly. That's the mission behind it. And inshallah, it will grow with
Yeah,
time. Thank you very much, Waseem Saab. It was wonderful having you around in our show, and inshallah, we'll see you again. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.
thank you very much. Nice discussion. Thank you, thank
Thank
you.
you. Allah Hafiz.